Hanoi is so nice on the weekends. Here, one can take a deep breath and relax. Han Dang and her family often come to Huan Kiem Lake, an oasis in the heart of the Vietnamese capital. This barley sugar candy vendor certainly looks relaxed, probably more so now than during the work week. Because on the weekend, the area around the lake becomes a pedestrian zone.
I can also enjoy the green blows with no mask like every day. And all the weekend we go here because no traffic, no cars, no motorbike. So easier, so relaxing.
On work days, it's just the opposite. Hanoi has a population of more than 7 million. The main mode of transport is the motorbike. And there are more and more cars as well. There are no reliable numbers as to exactly how many. But it's clear that traffic congestion is getting worse, and with it, the air. Han Dang rides a moped. She says it would take much too long to go to work by bus. She works for an international team working on ways to improve the air quality in Hanoi. Part of their work is determining exactly how bad the air is. The city's Department of Natural Resource and Environment has set up monitoring stations. This is the 11th and latest. The instrument was developed by students at the Vietnam National University. Two pollution consultants from Germany attended the inauguration of the 11th device. They work for Germany's development agency, GIZ, and are advising the Vietnamese government.
What's special about this measuring device is that it's cheap, it's been tested, and it's easy to move from place to place. That means the authorities can measure the air quality in various parts of the city at moderate cost.
The numbers so far have been truly awful. Last year, air pollution was, on average, 4 times the maximum considered acceptable by the World Health Organization. And the air was considered clean on only 38 days last year. The countless building sites also generate a lot of dust. High-rise apartment blocks are going up all over the city. The authorities ignored the problem of air pollution for a long time. Now it's a priority issue. A workshop about air quality was recently held for students at this school for the first time. It was organized by the German air pollution consultants and a Vietnamese NGO, Green ID. The school uniform includes the red scarf of the Communist Young Pioneers movement. Vietnam is, after all, a one-party socialist state. The idea is for such workshops to become a regular feature in schools here. Young people need to know how dangerous pollution is, especially for them. At this event, the students divided into teams for a Q&A session. What illnesses does smog cause? What can you do about air pollution? Who is most affected? Pupils were rewarded for giving the right answers. And they can pass on what they learned.
I think that after this workshop, the students will bring the knowledge to their home and talk to their parents and their brothers and sisters.
I hope they now know more than their parents do about this, and it will inspire them to do something.
The city authorities are under pressure to improve public transport. Work on an extensive metro system is behind schedule. There are a few express bus routes with modern vehicles, but their impact has not been great so far. The municipality has issued a ban on all motorcycles that takes effect in 2030. But that does not interest anybody here right now. At Hanoi University of Science and Technology, they're testing a mobile device that measures emissions at the source, at the exhaust pipe of a motorbike. The idea is for environmental police to use it to get the worst offenders off the road. That could mean a major change for many in Hanoi.
Well, I don't actually know how they react to the action that stopped their motorbike. I'm not sure because I think we need to prepare the campaigns and the communication.
The German advisors and the city environment department are working together on that as well. They can advise and plan, but it's up to the city authorities to act on their proposals.
The city needs to organise awareness-raising campaigns so that citizens can properly understand the benefits of public transport. However, infrastructure and public transport have to be improved much more.
There will soon be plenty of devices collecting data, but the root problem still needs to be solved.
We need urgent measures to reduce traffic and to require engine upgrades. People will have to spend some money, but Vietnam needs obligatory vehicle inspections and fuel quality standards.
Time is pressing. The city continues to grow. More and more motorbikes are on the streets. Imagine if all of Hanoi one day looked like Hoan Kiem Lake on the weekend, with relaxed people breathing clean, fresh air.